Thank you so much for joining us. We have the Onondaga Fire getting ready to take on Team Space Lax. As you can see, folks, we've got some fairly similar jersey colors. Their refs are talking about it right now, making sure that they can identify the difference, and we'll try to do our best up here as we go. Thank you so much for joining us, LAXNAI 2022. Thank you very much to Scott Neese, Connor Wilson, Steven Stamper, and David Bowie. Oh, sorry, Steven Stamp. I always call him Stamper. I'm just used to it now, so. There goes 25, trying to take the face off. Okay, so it turns out we were waiting on a goalie, and he is here now. So we should be starting on a power play.
Yeah, hey, lacrosse friends, Steven Stamp here with this game, and it will be a man advantage to start off for Space Lax. They are going left to right wearing the black and red jerseys, and going right to left wearing the black and red jerseys are the Onondaga Fire. Yes, those jerseys are very similar. I literally was watching them warm up and thought it was one team using both ends of the floor, and we were waiting for the team to get here. I had heard that Brooklyn Dodgers had won the game between Space Lax and them, but obviously the Space Lax is the winner. And what a start with the power play goal. Absolutely rocketing that one in is number 99, who we don't have. So we're going to... and thought it was one team using both. Who we have?
After the quick start, I bet you the goalie's wishing he had a little bit of a warm-up now. You see him?
He just came in. Obviously, he was the reason we had the delay, and it's hard to get that gear on when you don't have a lot of time.
Hard to get that gear on in that time, come out, face a rocket like that on your first shot. It's going to be tough.
Space Lax with the ball once again, driving in. They're going to go back to the far side. No, actually, it's an underhand sweep shot attempt, but the stop is made there. Here's a chance the other way. The Fire bury one. What a gorgeous finish by Jamison Bucktooth, who has been brilliant in this tournament. Showing it again right there as we've got 6 minutes to go in the first half. Of course, we've only played about
Space Lax with the ball once again.
You
driving
can see
in.
Jamison back to the first. No, actually, coming off the bench.
And
attempt, but the stop
the,
is made there.
Pass.
Here's a chance the other way. The Fire bury one. What a gorgeous, just a precision shot. And again, we've seen it so many times over the weekend. You see it so often. It's not necessarily about power. If you can place that ball exactly where you want it, with just enough speed to get it in, you're going to do pretty well. Onondaga with the ball once again. A little behind the back flip from Mitchell Laffin. They don't quite connect. The ball's loose on the floor. They're running out of time on the shot clock. They get it back. Oh, they do get a reset. I guess it hit the goalie, and it leads to a goal. Nice finish right on top of the crease. Sent tumbling backwards after the shot, but more importantly is what happened before that hit. As that was Gavin Hill bouncing one home.
Fire, pick up the loose ball, come out of the corner. You see a beautiful feed. He's wide open, drew all the defenders out. Beautiful shot placement.
Never mind taking that hit when you put it in. Now, we actually have 14 minutes on the clock. It looks like
we just readjusted the clock afterwards. It looks like they went back to start at 15 minutes now.
So the funny thing is it actually played a minute and a half or so. So this may become the longest game in the tournament as opposed to one of the shortest. And it should be 2-1 going up, right? Because we had the Jamison Bucktooth goal and then that one.
Great move, keeping his hand there. Falls over, but keeps the ball out of the net.
I think they gave the first goal to Nate Schultze. That's a mistake. It should be, it's not 42 Nate Schultze. It was 44 Jamison Bucktooth with the first one.
And the ball goes under the carpet. 2-1, Fire. They haven't updated the scoreboard yet. I don't think they disallowed the goal, though. Just a lot of things going on down there right now. And the teams are yelling for a face-off, and I believe we're going to get one. On the restraining lines here, which are green, nope, they're going to move it to the yellow one.
No, there's usually, on a lot of floors, there's actually a dot the rarely use. They used to have, 30, 40 years ago, right? There were tons of face-offs in the game, and then they sped it up in a brilliant decision to to keep the game moving. Ball goes out of bounds or something, and the other team would get possession. But there used to be tons of face-offs, and now because there's a bit of a curl, it doesn't quite perfectly fit. There is the odd spot where the ball will get under the carpet, and the correct call generally is the face-off in that situation. So we get to see one at where would be the face-off dot on a lot of carpets. That one's knocked down. ONONDAGA will take it. They've got a man ahead. Can they get it up to him? That is Jameson Bucktooth. He's got it. That's dangerous, but the little shoulder shrug takes away the chance. Battle in, and Bucktooth coming away with the possession on the reset. Some hard checking pressure, but they get the ball. Gavin Hill out with it. Throw it up to the top, and here's Trevor Hill coming into a bit of space. Lets one rip, scores. Oh, great shot. Get the keeper leaning the other way, and they just bury one far top corner. The ball. Gavin Hill out with it.
Beautiful play. Steps in, then steps out around the defender, shoots, and picks that top corner. Three to one Fire. Fire not able to scoop up the ball, giving Space Lax a chance to get it.
Picked up by Mark Stanton. He is double teamed. A nice little one-hand shovel pass. Get it across. Space Lax maintaining possession. So what is happening at this point in the draw? Onondaga Fire one, as we have a delayed penalty coming. Onondaga Fire, one of the gold teams from this original seeding. They played in the around the world attempt. Nice effort there by Trent Boyd, who had a great rookie season. All rookie team member with the Whippy Steelhawks of the Arena Cross League East. That's a beautiful shot. Didn't
scoop up the ball.
Get he's looking for, but nice play. But yeah, so the gold teams who were finished in the bottom part of the Rex. Now the silver teams who won or top two in their teams, in their groups, are having a chance to play up and go after moving into the championship round and have a shot at getting up into the quarterfinals and play for a championship. It's tough. It's supposed to be hard for teams to be able to get up from the silver, but if you play well, the opportunity always exists.
Here comes the Fire. Beats it to the guy cutting.
Bucktooth cutting and grabs that ball. Great hustle, but nice defense. What an effort to knock it loose. That was Heron Snow getting the ball free. Will it be a turnover? Heron Snow goes after. A little push in the back. Not called, but they get the ball anyway. Here comes Space Lax and some heavy forecheck pressure. But fighting through and getting across was Space Lax. They have the ball down in the corner. Trent Boyd again. The Fire did come away with it. This may not be the only time we confuse the two teams. What a finish. Jameson Bucktooth is battling for the tournament scoring lead, I would think. Coming into this game, it was Seamus Shanahan for Era Islanders. I was taking a look at the stats. You can do it too. Go to LAXNAI.com. But Jameson Bucktooth, look at that. His second of the game and a beauty driving in from the wing.
Now 4-1 Fire. And they win the draw.
And we do have 8.5 minutes to go, as they did add the full time. Now that may push things behind a little. They'll probably get going really quickly on the games to ensue. Here's Gavin Hill trying to feed it through to Trevor Hill. Doesn't quite connect. Overhand bouncer ripped on there by Wade Bucktooth, but it was stopped. That pass didn't connect, and there's going to be a turnover. Oh, that's a loose ball push. That's just shoving the back, and it will be Fire possession as Gavin Hill raced in there and just trying to get it back was the Space Lax defender. Far side on his offside, and that shot taken by Mitchell Laffin. Picked up dunking attempt, and that's going to be a crease violation as Gavin Hill couldn't quite sneak it in, then lands, of course, within the green stripe. Oh, but that one's knocked down. A bit of a lackadaisical clear attempt, and the fire all over it will get it back. Here is Aubrey Tallchief. Hard blast from Bucktooth, a little bit high and wide. Not too far, but he definitely did miss. Tallchief gets it back. Nate Schultzke. Schultzke, another loose ball. And timeout.
Timeout, I believe.
Timeout fire. Interesting. Timeout on the floor. And we do have the schedule pages updated, and go to LAXNai.com. You can get to the point bench stats pages from there. Easiest way, LAXNai.com. LAXNAI stands for Lax, the game, North American Invitational. And we have moved, obviously we've had 4 great years over at the Onondaga Nation in the Fieldhouse, which is the most beautiful lacrosse facility on the face of the planet. Every time I walk into that building, my heart just sings. And then the Onondaga Nation Arena as well, another beautiful facility where the Onondaga Athletic Club Redhawks play.
That's right.
Terrific place. Love that building as well.
Building's
We're there
amazing.
for many games for the 2015 World Championship. I called a bunch of games there, bunch in the Fieldhouse. Tell you, the only thing I don't like about the Fieldhouse, they put us up on scaffolding to climb up to call the games, and it is a little terrifying.
That was my favorite part about the arena. We had a beautiful spot set up. Everybody was super accommodating. It's gorgeous, and the history there.
The scaffolding was your favorite part?
No, not the scaffolding.
Okay.
We had a beautiful spot without scaffolding.
Okay.
I was saying in the arena, not the field house.
Yes, exactly. Behind the back pass. Hard cross floor. What passing? That is beautiful. And the finish, I think that's Wade Bucktooth burying that one. As tic-tac-toe, cross floor, back of the crease. And as a goalie, there's no way you need your defenders to help you on that one. It's 5-1.
Yeah, behind the back, tic-tac-toe, left, right, boom. Beautiful goal. Looks like the timeout worked.
Yeah, that was a good call. Strategic brilliance from the Onondaga Fire coaching staff. So it's Mitch Laffin. Was that Laffin scoring? Haven't finished yet. Hard shot from outside, swallowed up there by the goaltender. And we have an illegal cross-check penalty to Space Lax. That'll be Joseph Laforme going to the box. Anyway, as I was saying, we had some issues earlier. The website is now updated. All the stats, the schedule is there. We've got everything up, and you can follow along. And of course, all the games being archived. All these games playing in the Utica Memorial Auditorium.
Still a few hours away from Seneca.
Yes. There's another rip and another goal. That's the hat trick for Jamison Bucktooth. It is fun watching this kid play.
I love guys like that. It's just so entertaining. Every time he gets the ball in a stick.
Look just how smooth that shot is. Just silky.
Silky smooth in the field awareness. Get himself in the open space.
Obviously very smart. You know the goalie has to come across. You go back the way he came from, but I mean, what do you do as a goalie when somebody makes a shot that perfect? You turn around and pull it out of the net, I guess. Brody LeBourne makes the pass around. Oh, Bucktooth with a whipped behind the back pass. Didn't quite connect, but now he'll go and pick up that loose ball. And they still have tons of time on the 30. Checked up on by someone. Sorry, we don't have quite all the names here for Space Lax. They've come in, played a lot of their games outside up to this point. The games from outside are being recorded. I believe they're being uploaded. We'll get some info on that. Greg, you're probably actually the guy to let us know about that. In a second, we'll finish this. Play. And Jamison Bucktooth says, "Come on in." He leaves the ball for the man replacing him, Wade Bucktooth. You can do that with the change box as long as the one player's in the change box and you make that switch there. They're fine with it's not going to be too many men. Gets loose and Space Lax comes up with it. running the length of the floor, trying to put a little pressure on in transition. They hit the cutter. Nice catch. Cuts through. That's a great play. Everything except the finish was there as Trent Boyd again screaming in off the bench. Now we've got to break the other way. No, we do not. It skips away from Lee Palace. He's going to try and put some forecheck pressure on, but nicely handled by the Space Lax defender. And he'll trot up over center. Speaking of Seneca, was that not a War Chief's helmet with the green face mask?
I think so.
Love the Seneca War Chiefs program. Crease violation, Fire going to take off. We've got a man up the floor. They get it to him. Oh, it's a bit behind Aubrey Tallchief. He'll be able to go get up, and the transition opportunity is gone. Still, they're leading 6-1 with 3:12 to go here in the first half. I'm Steven Stamp. This is the 2022 LAXNAI from the Utica Memorial Auditorium.
Beautiful double team.
Over center. Space Lax just getting all their forwards out. I don't even know, honestly. There's a bunch of black and red jerseys out there, and once in a while you just don't know who's going which way as they're running into positions. There was some discussion. That's why we were delayed. There's some discussion about should somebody put on some pennies to differentiate. And, they just, I don't think anything was available at this point. It's the nature of the beast when you have a bunch of teams getting their jerseys done. What a driving attempt in the finish. Beautiful play from Dylan Lyons as he ducks underneath the check, reaches, keeps the toes just outside the crease, and extends across to find a hole on the far side.
Beautiful play. The Fire are on fire. They just seem to be faster.
Sorry, I don't know why I laughed, because it's a pretty obvious joke. But
beautiful. He dives right across, reaches. Awesome shot. Thanks to our camera person. Thank you very much.
It's almost like you like her. You two should get together.
Maybe we'll get
for
the
those of you who don't know, Greg and Charity Beecher, our director and camera person, are a married couple. And I think they do like each other quite a bit. They seem to get along well. Here's a drive to the net. Another save. Scooped up by the Pender. He's looking up the floor. Here is the pass out to Aubrey Tallchief. And again, can't quite connect on the breakout pass. And that'll slow things down. But the Fire still have it. Oh, for a moment, it looked like he had Trevor Hill open. Not quite there, so Lee Palace, hard pass across, and they're going to go up to a pretty hot stick here in Jamison Bucktooth, just over the top. And that, on camera, that may have looked like it was way over the net. That was a couple of inches away from being a beautiful finish. Space Lax push it into the offensive zone. Coming up to the final minute of the first half. Nate Schultzke with the hard defense. It's a shot from the outside. That one is stopped.
Long outlet pass. Oh, not quite able to get a handle. He does scoop it up.
This is scary for the goalie, but the big save stops Jamison Bucktooth. And then the crease violation went through it and played it. So Space Lax will get it. That's a pelt to hang on the wall when you stop the hottest player in the tournament right now on that wide open, the naked look on top of the crease.
Yes, we definitely have that highlight clip saved for him. Get a hold of us.
Another save. And Space Lax generating some chances, but they're leading just to breakouts the other way because so many stops by the goaltender here. That's Gage Stevens for the Fire between the pipes. And he is playing well, but in net, stopping the ball, the main priority, of course, for a goaltender. But boy, can he throw the passes as well. That one's loose near center. Just 8 seconds left in the half. Schultzke decides to pass it off. They're going to need to get one off. Oh, they ring it off the post for crossbar. Comes out, so they just get denied another goal, but the Fire will go to the half with a score of 7-1. And we're going to have an illegal substitution or too many men penalty to start the second half. And Greg, we're going to go to the halftime break. But can you just listen? Do you know the games are being recorded out in the on the outside floor? Are they being posted later as files to YouTube?
No, they had an issue with the camera outside, I believe, is what happened.
Okay.
Or the staff to operate the camera, and now we unfortunately don't have that footage.
Okay, so my mistake. Sorry about that. Should probably not have even brought that up till I knew what was going on. But we will take a break, and we'll be back with the second half in a couple of minutes here at the 2022 LAXNAI.
I think one guy asked, I think I heard 436. So they go from there. What manager came in and told them, that was yesterday.
And I believe it was a too many men call at the end of the quarter for the start.
Will be serving that minor penalty for the Space Lax, and as if Onondaga Fire need any help to come out here with a 7-1 lead. They have been looking good. That pass doesn't quite connect though, and it will be possession for Space Lax. The Pee-wee pass works out pretty well to get that outlet coming, but you got to get over center. Nobody there to help him, so nice work sprinting across, get into the offensive zone. Put 23 left on the penalty. They can kill most of it, not quite all, but probably enough that there won't be a shot happening the other way before time expires on the man advantage. That shot well wide. And the Fire, yeah, they did kill their entire 30 though, and that penalty is over. So a minute into the second half, Fire have the ball, but no longer a man advantage. Mitchell Laffin couldn't quite corral the pass, but picks it up off the boards. That one gets away from Bucktooth. But he gets the ball and heads across the far side. Nice job getting the stick in the passing lane. Joseph Laforme tips that one away.
And Fire come up with the ball, but that's 30 seconds.
They get it up into the offensive, or back. It comes into the defensive zone. Fire come up with it. They've changed directions. The red and black Fire are now heading left to right, and the black and red Space Lax are going right to left. Sorry if I seem a little sarcastic. It's tricky with these jerseys. Getting used to it, though. Ripped from the outside by Lee Palace. That's a bit wide. That's going to be an over and back. Space Lax going to head down and try and get things rolling here. Pass across doesn't quite connect. Penalty coming to the Fire. Driving towards the net and a shot. Nice overhand shot, but it's stopped by Gage Stevens. Backdoor attempt. 2 for a quarter, but Stevens able to stop them both. Now with a fresh 30, and then the pass is picked off. Space Lax had a chance to get the goal to the bench and have an extra attack for a bit, but that will dissipate, and Percy Booth will go to the box for a minute or less for holding. I thought he was going to go holding the stick, but he just is holding.
That's a goal.
Sorry, it's actually enlarging the photo of the roster I had as that one goes in. Why don't you go ahead, Greg?
Right off the power play, get it out front. I think the goalie thought they were still going to be working it around. You see this Space Lax gives it from the right side over to the center, steps to the side, shoots, beats the goalie down low.
Space Lax's goal. His first game scored.
Fire with it, heading towards the net. Hard rip there by Mitchell Laffin with a nice save. Still trying to figure out who the goaltender is here. Sorry, guys. Sorry, keeper. Here's a chance at the other end. Nice save by Gage Stevens. Boy, Space Lax generating some opportunities. That was Uriah John with the shot. Schultzke back up into the offensive zone. We'll head behind the net to Bucktooth. His pass is tipped away. Heads up play. Active stick by Mark Stanton. Then crazy forecheck pressure from Onondaga Fire. Good effort from Stanton to try and get it back, but eventually we're going to have too many men call. I don't even know who it's on. Nobody had possession when it was blown down, as far as I could see. I think somebody just picked up. Oh, no, okay, sorry. They're going to have a face-off, I think they're saying. Did that get under the turf?
I believe it went under the
Okay.
turf. This turf is designed for the soccer team, a little bit different setup. Hopefully with the new rinks coming in, they are ordering new turf. This facility keeps getting better and better every year.
3 more rinks under construction here at the Utica Memorial Auditorium. This is a really nice rink. This is where the Utica Comets AHL team plays. But there are 3 smaller seating venues, but they'll be good rinks. Behind the back shot goes a little bit wide, and it's going to be a great venue in the future. I know there was a group here taking a look for a possible future pretty big scale event that I don't know if we can talk about right now, but that could be some pretty big deal lacrosse coming up here down the road. What a rip. Absolutely blasting that one was Heron Snow from the outside. He is quite a player, and you can see the precision of that shot. Here taking a look for a possible...
Yeah, just beautiful shot placement there. You can see he picks that top corner so hard he moved the net back a little bit. Beautiful, accurate shot. Rips it right in there. Goalie stepping from the pass across the floor over to him. Makes it a very tough save for the goalie.
Bucktooth goes over the ball, almost went into the bench, but they closed the door just in time, or at least just enough. He's able to get it. Creates a scoring chance, but Space Lax get it the other way. Running forward, Alex Jimerson. Scooped up there by the Fire. Nice pass ahead by Bucktooth, and a lovely little reaching touch shot finish by Jaden Jimerson.
That pass to get up to him, to hit him in stride, feeding it through the defenders. Oh my goodness, right under the defender's stick, and then a beautiful finish. Wow, what a goal.
Beautiful passing play, beautiful finish.
And the Fire quickly answer back.
Yeah, that makes it 8-3 with 8.5 to go here in the second.
Seems to be that way every time Space Lax get a little momentum.
Here comes Space Lax, drive for the nice stop on that shot there by Trent Boyd. Got a couple of Steelhawks in this one. Justin Bragg playing for Space Lax as well. He's wearing 94. He is a good young lacrosse player. Justin Bragg, 94 for Space Lax. He's good, but here we have a goal the other way. He is unable, nobody's able to stop them on this one as Lee Palace comes down and makes the most of that opportunity.
Thank you. And you see the Fire, he reaches out, great catch to be able to hold on to it. Freezes the goalie up as the other player cuts across him, and he finishes it. Beautiful goal by the Fire. Now it's 9-3.
As we reach the midway point of the second half. With the quarterfinals tonight, as things are starting to get pretty serious, we get into it always works as you get into the progression games. Teams are finding the level. They're starting to wind up against teams that are very evenly matched with, and we just see closer and closer games as we go on in this tournament. It is a lot of fun. It's also a pretty draining, grueling schedule for the players, playing 6 games in 3 days. Shortened games, of course, but still a couple of these games are kind of equivalent to one full-length game. Not quite, because it's the running time, but it is obviously based on the Alice Rebesky Memorial. Rip off the crossbar, Jamison Bucktooth. My goodness, and then the pass down low, another big save.
Wow, he shoots deceptively hard and fast for how silky smooth it looks.
Yeah. Reminds me of like a Luke Pilcher or something, where it's just so smooth you don't think there's much on it, and then you see it ring off the crossbar. The whole net move. Grabbed here by Keith White Jr. He's been a very impressive player this weekend. Like the way he transitions, smart transition, not trying to push anything that's not there, but again there, you see he just sidesteps, finds his teammate, makes the pass, and puts the pass right where his teammate needs it to get a good shot off. Goes off the post and out of the bounds on that one. But they will get a fresh 30 and possession as we come down to the final 6 minutes. Here's Keith White staying up for an offensive set, and Jamison Bucktooth. Oh my goodness. underhand magic. Makes the pass.
As you see here, the Fire working the ball around. Starts on the far left side. Brings it across. And then the pass, the quick. I don't think the goalie was prepared for the shot. He thought he was going to make a couple more moves, kind of standing up, and then boom. That release just comes so fast.
Bucktooth racing in to try and get this one. Bragg going after it. Just Bucktooth will come away with it. Bragg is going to stay with him. You might want to stay close, Justin. Yeah, he is. It looks like they're going to try and lock off Bucktooth at this point. Which, with it 9-3 and 5 minutes left, might be a bit late, but not a bad idea. Bucktooth's actually standing there on the floor, so Bragg will stay with him. Great attempt there by Space Lax, but another save by Gage Stevens. And the Fire coming forward, Dylan Lyons. Oh, lovely finish. Dylan Lyons just gliding the length of the floor after coming up with that ball in his own zone. Great attempt.
And here you see on the transition again, the Fire are so fast with this. They're absolutely amazing. And I think, again, the goalie thought he wasn't going to shoot it. He was kind of getting himself set up for one of the passes, having the two other guys down there, and a beautiful finish.
Space Lax comes away with it. Pass over to the far side doesn't quite connect as Uriah John trying to get it to Donovan Nephew. Another attempt to get to Nephew. That one goes off the tip of the stick and up out of play. There's a couple of balls. Actually, there's about 6 balls in the netting at the end. I am surprised nobody's gone and got those. I'm going to borrow a stick and go get the balls later. Of course, I'll return them to the tournament.
That's down on the stage end of it. That's why there's not all the little kids down there.
Right. Can you get in there? I can get in there.
Yeah, we can.
Yeah. I'll go get them.
We can get in there.
Penalty coming. It will be... John Zappos just explaining. You were guilty of too many men on the floor, so just go ahead in there while you're in the neighborhood of the penalty box. Serve that penalty.
Space Lax penalty, 8 LAXNAI. Too many men on the floor. That penalty is being served by number 23.
Been pretty tight on the too many men calls this weekend. Oh, nice finish. Absolutely hammering that one home was Wade Bucktooth right on top of the crease. Again, lovely passing play. Very quick on the power play.
Absolutely. That's actually been my favorite thing about this tournament and this Fire team is the passing. The crisp passing. It's if you really enjoy lacrosse, the way these guys can handle the stick and move the ball, I mean, bing, bang, boom. And he barely has it in his stick long enough to get it out.
And it's kind of funny because coming in, I think the word we got in terms of setting the seating, that was it's going to be a young team, not really the most, you know, we'll see how competitive they're going to be. They're pretty competitive. This is a skilled club. And, you know, not the experience maybe of some of the other clubs, but they are very talented and a lot of fun to watch. Good battle for that ball down there. Really trying to grab that one was Donovan Nephew. But just some tough defensive play by the Fire. Got to be doing it at both ends of the floor, and they are.
Yeah, heavy on the pressure, not letting the Space Lax set up at all.
Bucktooth through the backdoor pass. Doesn't quite connect that time. Pretty heavy checking pressure, but they fight through him. Bucktooth stopped. Gets it back himself. Heads out top. Dives. Stopped. Another big save. Pulling in. Trying to get to the net. Good defense again, but a nice pass. There's a hard shot taken by Trent Boyd. He gets the rebound back and tosses it up top. They will set up. Boyd ducking underneath, backpedaling, looking for a pass, gets it up to the top, and the pretty solid defense over on the far side off ball by the Fire. Nobody able to get open for a pass. That makes it really hard, and now here come the Fire. It's a 2-on-0, and there's the follow. Great saves back to back. We have got to find out who the goalie is. We're gonna try and do that right now because he needs some credit. He has made, again, a game where he's given up 12 goals, but he has been really good on a lot of these shots. Around the world attempt doesn't quite find a spot from Gavin Hill. Another big save by the goaltender. Not a big save. I mean, it's a really nice save.
Again.
Another one.
Yeah, the goalie play here has been phenomenal. We've had a few high-scoring games, but even in those high-scoring games, the goalie play is still excellent. Ooh.
Final 35 seconds in this game. Space Lax trying to stretch the floor. It's picked off by Schultzky. He tried to feed one through there. Couldn't thread the needle. And Mitch laughing. And we're going to have an illegal pick on the Space Lax after they got the ball back. And then, where are you going? That's not a penalty. You just got an illegal pick call. It's just possession. And they just told him he was heading to the penalty box.
Just get out of here.
Right? Just go to the bench. Sorry, that was pretty funny.
Comes up with a big one.
We're going to wrap up with a 12-3 win for the Onondaga Fire. They will move on, progressing towards the upper echelons of this tournament, while Space Lax will gravitate towards the middle and some good competition coming up. I am Steven Stamp. Thanks to Greg Beecher, or the Beach, as we like to call him, for contributing here. And we're going to take a break. We have a few minutes till the next game, and David Bowie will be back on the mic.